Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. What the? Oxygen Not Included, episode 3. Whoa, who's fleeing? What's going on? Oh no, it's a hatch! Leave the hatch alone, let the hatch live. Okay, anyways, did you see that? It looked like Stacy picked up this bottle of water. Is that a thing we can do now? Can we pick this stuff up? It's oxygen. Okay, so we can still empty building. That's interesting. Okay, but it looked like as far as the bottled water goes, Stacy had picked that up. Flee! No! Otaku Samurai, run! Run! Forgiveness. That's what we're talking about. No, don't eat the muck root. No. We need to sweep up that food, please. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to get the algae. So I've had some thoughts about this. Some concerns. Some ideas. I think we're going to need to clear it out. Okay, and this. So we can make fertilizer, just not very much. But what we can do is we can increase the outhouses and the compost heaps. And then we're going to need to get to these wheezewort plants. Everybody, you leave that hatch alone. Where'd the hatch go? Okay, just buried. Okay, that's fine. No, but we want to make sure. Hold on now. At a high priority, let's get this food stuff up, please. Thank you. All right, go ahead, get to work, get it done. We want all that food. Oh, that hatch is gonna eat our food. I just know it. Although we are we are pretty well stocked with mush bars. Are we able to make any lice loaf? We are. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. We'll make some lice loaf. Oh, Stacy. Woken up in the middle of the night. Disturbed sleep. That can be a problem. Alright, let's get some research going. As we're going to need pressure management. Because we're going to need to really keep track of the air pressure here. Try to make it manageable. I'm not sure how we're going to do that. So we are helping these to at least get to... What are we predicting here? Are we predicting standard yield? Standard. Even though it's got... those don't have ideal pressure. How do they... Oh, no, they do. Ideal air pressure, ideal air pressure. Temperature is a factor. Okay, let's go ahead and let's make some more lice loaf. Because these will be harvested in a minute, and we want as much lice loaf as we can for the people that cannot stomach grisly meals. It's pretty much a big deal. How are the batteries holding up? We're going to be generating some heat down here. Not a big fan of that. We've almost got our pump in place. Got a lot of stuff that needs to be done, really. So we might need to start considering priorities, everyone's favorite. So this is going to be a priority. And this is going to be a priority. And then, of course, coming out here is going to be a priority. Okay, so let's get everyone focused on the jobs that need to be done, please. Oh, that research goes so fast. Okay, so we have our pressure management, which we can use our atmospheric switch. We're going to need that. And thermo switch. Yeah, well... You can't thermo switch a wheezewort plant, unfortunately. We are going to need to... What's our algae situation looking like? Okay, we just got a whole lot of algae, which is good, because I'm not yet ready to do the electrolyzers. Although we have these geysers, we want to set those up as well. Decisions, right? Yes, let's go to advanced power regulation. I want to mess with this transformer. Plus, we're going to need it. This wire is capped out at 900 watts, so we're going to have to rethink the way that our electricity is wired. But we're going to go ahead and actually deconstruct this and move it over at one point. Oxygen, though, we have fairly high concentration everywhere. Everywhere except down here. And that's going to need... What, it's going to need its own circuit? Now, we could use heavy watt wires once they're researched. Okay. Let's go ahead and deconstruct you. That'll work. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to get a second outhouse. Fleeing? Stacy, no! That hatch is so angry. So there's 2 hatches down here, and now there's 2 up there. We're going to have to... that's good, that's good. Try to think of a way to bring them together. Well, eventually we're going to have to clear cut most of this and rig some sort of stair system where we trap them and force them up top. I think this is going to be where we try to keep our hatches pretty much stuck. That way we can control what they eat, and in fact, yeah, here you guys should only be holding... how about nothing for now? How about just simply nothing? For now. Can we make more lice loaf? Do we have more meal lice? Oh, we do. Excellent. That's good. Okay, so we're getting the food situation taken care of, and we have meals that aren't grisly in quality. They're just terrible. Ugh, I can't imagine if that's terrible what grisly is. I mean, you're just eating slop, so... Not a lot of good oxygen over here. I mean, polluted oxygen. We need to get the research done so we can take these research devices off the circuit. That's what we need. Okay, so we have 2 outhouses now. And now we can do double compost. That'll help with the fertilizer situation. Speaking of... Hey, we're getting some fertilizer. That's good. We'll be able to do this here hopefully pretty soon. Let's see, what else are we going to do? Out of 5, let's go ahead and dig that out to there. That's going to be tricky, dealing with these hatches. Not too bad. Just something we're going to have to keep in mind. I don't want another hatch fiasco. There's a lot of algae here still left to get, which is good because we're going through it. Oh no! All that yucky water. I know. We can mop that up. We can mop that up too. Come on. Wild Rage is not enjoying this yucky cold water. Is it cold? Yeah, it's cold. Breaking through that abyss light. It's about to get even colder. Oh, and there's more below freezing polluted water. Ugh. Water is cold enough that it should be ice, but because it's filled with so many organisms, it can't freeze. That's a terrifying thought. Ooh. Sleet wheat. Predicted yield 0. Does it tell me what the... Well, we'll worry about that later. What do we got here? Thimbleweed seeds. Yeah, that's a thing too. Yeah, clothes and everything. Insufficient oxygen generation, I'm not too worried about because we still got a rather high concentration of oxygen everywhere. So I think we're not producing it just because we're hitting max gas pressure, not because we're actually breathing more than we're producing. So let's take a look at a new duplicant, possibly. Construction. Athletics and digging. Oh my, Mulhan's diver's lungs? Yeah, I think that's, digging and learning and medicine can't build. High decor expectation. Yep. So I think this will be Savini. Oh, it's Savini 7. Now we'll just do Savini. That's good. Welcome to the colony. Glad to have you with us. We're going to figure out where you're going to sleep. Oh, right to work, building the compost pile. Excellent. I love it. I love it. So let's go ahead and deconstruct this for now because we're going to do 2 more beds up here. And instead, we're going to take the electrical wire and run it over this way. Wow, that research does get done fast. It really does. All right, furniture, we're going to do 2 more beds, and sure, we'll get some more decor. I almost thought to myself, you know, we're gonna have to assign jobs, and I forgot we have our default jobs listed. So, yep, no cooking, no art, no research, wonderful, and no combat. Oh, no combat's available. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's not a bad negative trait to have. That's actually pretty reasonable. That's pretty good indeed. Ah, and we got more of this yucky cold water. I'm so sorry. I know it's miserable. I know. I know. We'll get it taken care of. I promise. Ugh. So it's like when we break the ice now, it liquefies. Oh, man. That's an interesting development. Don't you eat my blossom seed. Don't you do it. Do we have more? We have more meal ice for Lice Loaf? Just 1 more. Okay, well, that's better than nothing. Let's go ahead and dig this. Why are you being deconstructed? Oh, because we need a ladder down there. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. We're going to have to get power over here. So did we open up? We did. Okay, so we opened up some room over here on our pump for power. So let's go ahead and run our power over here now. Perfect. That'll give us a good start. Oof, look at all that hot water from the steam geyser in there too. Well, that's a vacuum. Just looking to see what we have. We're gonna have to explore early. That's really what I would like to do. All right, we're getting some of the decor built. That's good. That's real good. I think though we should go ahead and jump on the next bit of research, which is going to be performance combustion. Now let's start with just combustion for now. If we could have power without demanding everyone to run on the hamster wheels, that would be really great. And we have a lot of coal, so actually, hold that thought. We kind of have a natural pit here. Yeah, you know what? I kind of like that. Let's start with that. Oh, we haven't researched it yet. Not yet. This area is not going to look very nice with the pipes and wires out there, but this is temporary. This polluted water is going to go away quick. Really, we're just trying to get some mealwood seeds planted that'll give us a decent yield. All right, Savini, Savine, please, correct me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I do apologize. But I can see now you have a bed, so that's good. Kitsune Opal working on the first bit of art for our colony. That's great because we really need the decor. We really do. Yay! And it came out rather well. Excellent. All of these gas permeable tiles are crushing the decor rating, but, it is what it is. See, we get work done when we're not researching, but Otaku Samurai is knocking that research out. So fast. So fast. Okay, now we can do a coal generator. Let's get all this research done so we can get rid of these devices. We'll do performance combustion next. Alright, so for combustion, I'm going to go ahead and say let's get ourselves a coal generator over here. And could run a biodistiller and then, oh, you know what? You know what? Yes. Let's do that. I like that. So we'll dig that up, and then what we're gonna do, yeah, we're gonna get a biodistiller over here and help fill this up with dirty water. That'll be nice. Now the real problem is going to be temperature. With all of this generated oxygen that we're going to be making, and those cold CO2 pits. Nothing good can come of that. Danger. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to rethink this design just a little bit. So what did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That might be a bit much. We could always start with 8. Let's start with 8. That's what we'll do. Yeah. So then we'll come over here like this. And for our floor tile, we'll do hydroponic farm there, which means the piping is going to have to change. And then for this section here, we're going to do gas permeable tiles. And we're going to do our algae deoxidizer here, right? So then we're going to put a wheezewort here and run an atmospheric pressure gauge here that shuts off the algae deoxidizer once we've achieved the proper, air pressure that we need. I think this will work pretty well, at least for getting us going. Yes, that'll work. Plus, we're going to need the wheezewort seed there because this water is going to be warm. Yeah, especially once it starts pumping out of the biodistiller, it's going to be very warm. We can go ahead and tile over there like that and give everybody a pass through. Actually, what we should do, the more I'm looking at it, is get that pipe situation a little cleaner. Let's plan ahead. Let's plan ahead just a little bit. There we go. That'll work. For now. For now. I don't really know how important this is going to be up here. It's unreachable until we dig up and over top of it. Wow, there seems to be a lot more wildlife than I remember. Look at these hatches running around eating sandstone and stuff. We're going to have coal. We're going to have a lot of coal. We can absolutely afford to get this coal generator going. So I think we'll put 2 storage compactors here. 1 for coal, 1 for slime. That's probably a good idea. Lice loaf. Excellent. And we've got research complete. Wow, what's next? Well, we're going to get all this research done. That's great. Let's just knock it all out. Sanitation. Yeah, that seems pretty important. Let's do percolation. Yes, we'll get that done. Sanitation will be next. Kitsune Opal. Oh, you look like you don't feel so good. What's going on? Is it the slop bars? Are they not treating you well? Yeah, so Kitsune Opal expects terrible food. Oh, but that grizzly food. Oh, yeah, okay. Running right through you. I know. It's a mud bar. It's a bar of mud. It's, it's grizzly. It's like, how was dinner last night? Oh, it was grizzly. Yikes. Pretty rough. Pretty rough indeed. So let's not fill up the coal generator yet till we get these wires straightened out. And I want these straightened out here pretty quick. Thank you. Please and thank you. Sleepy time again? Oh, okay. Oh, you know what would help with everybody's... Yeah, you know what would help? If we swept up all this debris. I know. It's just cluttering up everybody's rooms. Hey, look at that. We're getting some decor. Stress is going down. Everybody's like, wow, this place is getting kind of fancy with all of these statues of thinking duplicants and mediocre still lifes of fruit and alien meat. Oh, okay. All right. Well, you paint from... Art is about expression of your personal experiences, so I can get on board with that. What, did I queue up too many? I did. I queued up way too many. Are people eating the meal lice plain? Please don't do that. Have the lice loaf bars. We've gone through all of our mud slop, so that's good. I want to get this wired up down here. Okay, you will have coal. And you will have slime. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so we're still running on these treadmills, and I'm not feeling that. How's the pressure doing? Pressure is decreasing. And the CO2 is building up. Let's get some gas permeable tiles here and here to kind of help that CO2 funnel down. Oh yeah, it's getting trapped on that water as well. Justin B., are you authorized to do research, sir? I'm not. Oh yeah, learning 5? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, you know, you're not learning 11, but learning 5, that's still pretty good. Okay, no fabrications queued. Let's get some mush bars going. Research complete. And we're taking away from our manpower by doing this research, but I'd really just like to get it all done. Oh, filters. There's that biodistiller. All right, let's do that. There shouldn't be a whole lot. I was going to say, everybody should be pretty done with their work here pretty soon. Choose a duplicant, eh? Tinkering of 8. Tinkering of 6. Athletics of 9. Destructive with a high decor expectation. And food quality terrible. But athletics 9 and tinkering 6. Kendrith, welcome back to the colony. Glad to have you with us. Okay, 8 duplicants is probably pretty good for now. We're gonna pause on the duplicants. Now I still have a list of everybody's names from HR that is due to arrive next. But you know, obviously we've got to be sustainable. Corporate's not going to be very happy if I'm just accepting every duplicant that comes my way, and then you know everybody suffocates and or starves. Yeah, we're gonna need this. We're gonna need another algae deoxidizer is what we're going to need. Oh, and we've got all this polluted oxygen here. Oh, we don't have the air deodorizer yet. Oh, home base is getting a little stinky. A little bit. Oxygen is still doing okay up here, so to speak. Still got ideal air pressure, but they're still only expecting a standard yield, so then there's that. Let's try that and see how that works. Maybe they'll make the mush bars until the meal ice comes, or I don't know. I don't know if we can queue them up out of order like that, but we'll find out. Kitsunopal still got stomach problems going on. I know. We're trying to get a handle on the food situation so you won't have to worry about eating the slop. This looks good. I feel pretty good about this. But we need to get it working. So let's stop for a second. Ooh, natural gas generator. No, not yet. So heavy watt wire still handles 20 kilowatts. Wait, 20? 20 kilowatts? 20 kilowatts? Like not 2, but 20? Okay, that changes things. Increasing or decreasing the power provided. Huh. So does it use more now though? How much does it use? Uses 100 kilograms. Let's is that necessary? Oh, see, I don't know if that's necessary yet. Circuit status is right at a kilowatt, which still, let's make sure I haven't missed anything. Still 1 kilowatt for the regular electrical wire, so the transformers are needed. but it'll be less once I get rid of these research stations. Okay. Okay, we've just got to knock out the research. We've got to get the research done. Ooh, Otaku Samurai. I know I've been working you hard. It's okay. Ooh. Foxheart, you hop over that piece of sand one more time. Dig it up! Okay, here. Let me help. Let me help you guys out. Yes, it was that important. Thank you. Look at that, and there's muckroot in there. See? Research is complete. Where are we? Sanitation and medbay. Let's knock them out and let's be done with the research. Now, as happy as I am to be done with the research so I can move on and do other things, I almost kind of wish that there was a purpose for the supercomputer and the research station even after you've done all the research. Like maybe you'd get points towards, upgrades, or you could level up duplicants' abilities with it. Like if you could say, okay, all the research is done, now you can use the supercomputer to teach a duplicant how to cook, or, to increase their learning, which increases their passive skill leveling. That would be really cool. And it would give a purpose to keep these around even after you're done research. But as it is now, once you have all your research done, you can just deconstruct these into scrap and be done with it. Well, that research is going to be done quick. Look how fast. Yeah, now they're working on the med bay. Okay, now that we have air deodorizers, how are we doing for oxygen? It's getting pretty low. We're going to need that algae deoxidizer sooner rather than later. Well, we've got all kinds of good pressure down here. It's all polluted oxygen, though. All right, so here's my thoughts on that. We'll go air deodorizer here, and then algae deoxidizer here. How are we doing for algae? We're using it up. It's getting used up. Let's go ahead and connect that. Yeah, so we need to get these off the power grid before we turn that one on. You guys can prioritize this air deodorizer like now. This whole area is starting to smell really, really funky. And it's not a mystery why. It's looking pretty nasty back here. All the outhouses and the compost. All right, good. Woof, we're getting some of that air cleaned up. This can be a lower priority. I know we need the oxygen, but we can get that research done. Oh, look. They're almost halfway done. That'll work. So we've got people on hamster wheels, people doing research. What's everybody else doing? Why isn't this area dug out? You know what? Because it's not a priority, boss. Right? Exactly. Well, now it is. Now it's a priority. Oh, Justin B. I know. I hate it when that happens. Oh, Kitsune Opal's like, oh, that mud slop bar. Everybody's doing well. No loud sleepers. I need to pay attention to make sure we don't get loud sleepers this time. We're gonna do suite mate areas instead of private bedrooms. I know the private bedrooms are probably better, but oh, do I want an airtight door? I'm gonna need an airtight door, aren't I? No, I'm not, because I'm going to... No, because I'm going to use this as a pressure bubble to give oxygen to the rest of the base. So in fact, let's put you down even lower priority for now. This is going to be a higher priority here. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we heavy watt wire. Oh, heavy watt wires cannot go through floors anymore. Clever, clever, clever. Okay. All right, that'll change up some of how we do business here. Oof, so much polluted oxygen. Oh my goodness. It's everywhere. The whole base is really, really starting to smell now. Those wires could be run into the ground. How big is a power transformer? That's pretty good size. I wonder if it generates heat. It does generate heat. 5 watts of it. Well, that's all stuff we're going to have to consider. Okay, let's go ahead and get ourselves a... Where is it? A planter box? I don't think a planter box is what I'm after. No, I need a flower vase. That's what I want. Please and thank you. Although it's pretty cool over there. Not an ideal pressure or an ideal temperature. That's fine. We can't even fertilize them or... No. Cancel that. In fact, deconstruct you. These flower pots are just... they're not even... They're not worth it. You can't irrigate. You can't... I mean, I suppose if you have like an outpost somewhere and you're just trying to grow stuff and you don't care about getting the seeds back, but... Awaiting filtration medium? We should have plenty of that. It's early in the game. Yes, we have plenty of that. Okay, this is a priority. Keep this deodorizer running, please. Thank you. Okay, we do have some oxygen. Now we have more. Wonderful. All right, so this flower vase is going to get... Oh, no Weezewort seeds. Really? Are they... Oh, they replanted themselves. They did. They replanted themselves. No, get this bottle of carbon dioxide out there. Yeah. Dig them up. Dig them up. Okay, so now we can look at this, which is going to be... We'll keep fertilizer there. What do we need? We need an atmospheric switch here, kind of at the top. Which means we're going to have to rethink how we wire this stuff. That's fine. That's fine. We're going to need to get up here anyways. All right, so let's reconsider how we're going to wire this, because this switch... is actually going to go like that. I think that's a good... Yeah, okay. We'll see how that works. But in the meantime, let's cut you off from that end. So then, we're also going to need to cut you off from this end. Yep. And we need that oxygen. Yeah, it's doing okay. Just go ahead and cut it off for now. Oh, all that hot water from that geyser. It's got me a little concerned. A little bit. We're gonna ladder up like this. See, I don't really want to obstruct this puft. But I think what we need is some batteries here. And then let's go ahead and deconstruct these wires. In fact, we can deconstruct these wires as well. Hey, that sound means the research game is over. We got it all. Okay, well that was nice and fast. Alright, at least you don't have to wait a long time for research. I kind of like that. Done and done. Get that stuff out of here. So we're going to kind of make this area our power area. And the puff needs a nice warm environment anyways. Food has decayed. What? Lice loaf rotted? Okay, stop making food. Stop making food. We're good on food for now. We don't have to worry about that. Instead, we can go ahead and run this ladder up here. And dig that out. Now what we're going to need, again, I don't want to interfere with this puft, but you're sort of in the way. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. All right. So let's take a look at our wires again, because I think what we're going to do is deconstruct you, and then we're going to turn all of this into heavy watt wire. And let's see, where else? Up here, go like that. And this heavy watt can run this way for the biodistillers. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have a power transformer up here. So it looks like the big wire plugs up top, and the okay. Well, we'll let you guys get situated with that first. That's actually quite a bit of stuff to do. Is this gonna create a proper intersection? Can the heavy watt wire only go one direction? Oh, see, we're gonna have to discover all of this stuff. New duplicant? Oh, giving me such good duplicants. Oh, but I said 8 we're probably good with. Yeah, no. Let's... The printing pod will need time to recharge if you ooze these duplicants. Wait a minute. So if I don't pick these duplicants, they're oozed? Oh, I kind of like that. That's how we inform corporate that we're not happy with the selection. Weezewort seed. Plant, please. Thank you. All of this polluted oxygen. All right. Activate if pressure is below 750. No, let's say 900. Yeah, activate if the pressure is below 900. Because even if this room stinks, we're growing mealwood plants in there. It's not, I mean, you know, it's going to be what it is. And then here we'll store, rot pile? Oh, no, that's right. Fertilizer isn't considered the spores. Kendrith! Oh, because the base is a toxic cesspool. I know. Let's go ahead and close this out. So I think then it's below 900. Yeah. Because these require what, 750, and then the polluted water we're going to be pumping up. No, so the heavy watt wires are happy to run an intersection like that. And then I'm running over my time though. I'm running well over my time. Okay, so that's where we're gonna wrap things up. We'll get the next episode starting at the beginning of the new day. So this has been Oxygen Not Included, episode 3 of season 3. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time getting to play and share with everyone. Come back next time as we continue to get a handle on how exactly all of this works. Am I able to rotate this? Nope, no rotation. So, then power's gonna always face that way. That's odd. But anyways, until next time, take care.